In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how institutional traders mark supply and demand zones. We'll start with 3 simple steps to draw your zones on any chart. Then I'll share 8 proven rules to spot high probability zones. So, what exactly is supply and demand? To understand this, every strong price move in the market follows a simple 4-step cycle: range, initiation, mitigation, continuation. This cycle shows how price reacts around real supply and demand zones. Using this cycle can be extremely helpful for spotting high probability trades. Let's walk through 2 chart examples to make it clearer. First, on this chart, you'll notice the price moving sideways. This is called the range. During this time, there's not much movement. The price is just bouncing between support and resistance. But behind the scenes, big traders are quietly setting up their buy positions without moving the price. Then comes the initiation. The price suddenly shoots up with a strong bullish candle, showing us that buyers have entered the market with real power. The area just before this strong move is where we mark the demand zone. That's where the buying started. After that, price pulls back down to revisit the zone. This is the mitigation phase. Institutions might have leftover buy orders from earlier, so when the price comes back to the zone, they fill those orders. If the price touches the zone and bounces back up, it confirms that this demand zone is solid. Finally, we see the price move up again. This is the continuation. The zone held strong, buyers stayed in control, and the trend keeps going. This wraps up the full 4-step cycle, and that demand zone becomes an important level on the chart. Alright, now let's check out what happens when the price drops. First, we get a range. Price moves sideways while big sellers get ready. Then comes the initiation, where price breaks down with a strong bearish move, creating a supply zone. After that, price pulls back to that zone in the mitigation phase, maybe stalls for a bit, then drops again. That shows sellers are still in control. Finally, we see the continuation as the downtrend picks up again, and the whole 4-step cycle plays out. Here's why this works. Institutions, banks, and smart money step in with huge orders that create an imbalance in the market. When price breaks out of a range, it's because these big players are making their move, and that leaves a clear mark on the chart. Looking at the chart, once the price breaks out, it often pulls back to the same level where those buyers stepped in. That's your demand zone. Now, here's the thing. As retail traders, we don't have the power or money to move the market like they do, but we can spot these zones where the big money was active. When price comes back to these areas, there's a good chance those same buyers will jump back in and push the price higher. Most beginner traders miss this part completely. See, the market isn't just random numbers flying up and down. It's driven by people, and people are emotional. Fear, greed, panic. All of that shows up in price. Every candle, every spike, every drop. It's emotion being turned into buy and sell orders. But here's the catch. Institutions don't trade like you and me. They can't just drop a massive order in one go. If they did, they'd move the market too much,